guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're taking a look at the Defenders of Justice category team. So this is a recent category team that has come out over here on both Global and JP Dokkan. The most recent Dokkan Festival exclusive over here on JP, this, sort of costume change Videl right here, the second character in Dokkan have the costume change. She is the character that introduced this category into Dokkan. Now, honestly, this category isn't great, but it does kind of show an interesting thing about some of these categories, right? This category does have a bright future. We'll talk about why in a second. But, like, if I had done... So like, I've been doing a lot of these category videos, right? One of these videos, like, let's say I did one of these videos before Videl came out, before the Defenders of Justice came out, where Videl... is like, they just made her like so stupid, like she's just so much better than all other units, right? Well, I mean, outside of some of the very top LRs, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? So like, this Videl, prior to her coming out on like other category teams, I would have said something along the lines of, oh, like trying to pick out units that make a category stronger. This Videl, like, single-handedly putting a category on her back pretty much is like pretty impressive, and it does show that some of these categories with maybe without like obvious options, like, oh, there's going to be a new like Super Saiyan 3 Goku or a new, UI Goku or something like that on one of these categories. So it's like, obviously that eventually has that. But a lot of these category teams don't necessarily have like these huge obvious leaps in power. But I mean, Videl, like, look at her strength. She could be very crazy indeed. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other options that potentially could make this category really, really strong in the future, right? So it does look like all of the Gohans from the Buu Saga, basically up until where he transforms into Ultimate Gohan, will be on the category team, right? So this, of course, Tech Ultimate Gohan being on here, of course, is very good for the team. He does turn into Ultimate Gohan, but all of the other standalone Ultimate Gohan cards are not on here, right? So, I mean, that does obviously bode well for the future, although it's like we've gotten a lot from, like, early Buu Saga Gohan, right? It's almost like, I feel like a standalone LR Ultimate Gohan from the Buu Saga, at this point is probably more likely than, a prior to that version of Gohan. I guess potentially some of the Gohans from like the Broly movie or something maybe could get the Defender of Justice tag, because like this one's got it, right? When he's very clearly from one of the movies. Hard to say. All of the Pride Troopers are on the category, which is really good. We're definitely going to get a lot more versions of the Pride Troopers. Hopefully we can actually get a good dispo. That would be cool. The only Pride Trooper they don't consider for this category is God Topo. God Topo is not on the category, right? We do have the Int Topo and his SSR. They are over here on the category. If we just got a normal, standalone, regular Topo, he probably would be on this category as well, right? But God Topo, specifically, does not get the Defender of Justice category team. I mean, God Topo is a character probably very deserving of a Dokkan Festival exclusive. So, we probably will see him pop up at some point. But, I guess I understand. Honestly, like, it's a good thing that Full Power Jiren is on here, because I feel like you probably could have made the case for Full Power Jiren not getting on this category as well. So him making it is obviously very good. Now, one of the big reasons I think this category is going to do very well in the future is the existence of the Time Patrol. All of the Time Patrol characters from like Dragon Ball Online and Xenoverse and Heroes and stuff like that are all on here. So all of these Xeno, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegetas. Eventually we're going to get like Xeno, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Hopefully they get actual Dokkan Festival exclusives. There's like all of those Time Patrol type characters are going to end up on here, which is going to be really, really good, right, for this category. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito is pretty strong. Not necessarily the greatest option for the team right now. He is one of the better characters on the team, but, he wants other grade 8 power units alongside him. So, if we would get, like, Xeno, like, if there was, like, a dual Dokkan Fest of Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Xeno Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, like, the three of them together would be insane, right? Because this Vegito right here would give a 40% attack and offensive buff to, like, you know, crossover Super Saiyan characters like that, which would be absolutely crazy, right? So the Time Patrol, that includes Vegeks here, that of course is Supreme Opie of Time. There's a lot of different versions of Xeno Trunks that are around who also would end up on here. Of course, here's Xeno Goku and Xeno Vegeta. People really want them to Dokkan Awaken to Super Saiyan 4s. I hope not. I would like to see them remain base form, honestly. But, you know, we will see what is going to happen. They're probably going to get their Dokkan Awakenings this year, actually. What else could be good for the category? Again, we just have a lot of Gohans, a lot of Great Saiyaman. I feel like we potentially could see a stronger What's, like, the best standalone Great Saiyaman? Because this is Gohan Teen, right, who sort of transforms turn 1 into a Great Saiyaman. That's actually, now that I think about it, the turn 1 transformation mechanic is going to get helped out so much by the same name update, right? Because think about it. Now, you know, previously we couldn't have rocked this character and this character together on the same team, right? Because they both have Gohan Teen. But now this guy auto-transforms into Great Saiyaman, right? That could bode well for maybe, like, again, my idea for a transforming Super Saiyan 3 Goku had always been, like, a Super Saiyan 2 Goku that would immediately transform as soon as the battle starts, because Goku immediately jumps into Super Saiyan 3 against Fat Boo. Things like that could help get around, you know, sort of the same name linking issue, but there's not really a Great Saiyaman. Like this, that's a Great Saiyaman. That's pretty much it. Am I stupid? I feel like, am I missing one? But no, that's it. Like, that's pretty much the only Great Saiyaman. So we could get a better standalone Great Saiyaman. That would be cool. Maybe we get Super Great Saiyaman from Dragon Ball Super as well. Super Saiyan 4 Gohan is part of the Time Patrol. Is there anything else that really jumps out? No, it's just some of the obvious options, right? Pride Troopers, Time Patrol will massively buff this category. As of right now, the team lies in Videl's hands. Like, we're probably going to go in here, and I'm just going to do what I like doing sometimes. I'm not going to bring as many supports as usual, but I do like the idea of just doing double Videl, like, as a rotation. Fill in the team of a support. Like, it works. Videl is crazy, man. So, again, this category definitely could be good in the future. You know, there's a lot of Xeno you know, Dragon Ball Heroes sort of like Xeno characters that need awakenings, right? He needs an awakening. He needs an awakening. You need an awakening, right? You need an awakening. There's a lot of these characters that will potentially buff this category quite a bit in the future. So let's hop in. Oh, and Jacko could get like an actual unit for sure. We'll see. Not like a Dokkan Fest, but he easily could be like a banner unit on like a Resurrection F Celebration or something like that. So, all right, let's go ahead and hop in and test out the Defenders of Justice category team. All right, so we are here in an event. Again, this works out perfect because the rotations I was thinking of doing is the 2 Jirens and then the 2 Videls anyway. And then we'll sort of just let everything else handle itself. So let's go ahead and jump in. Jiren, normal Jiren, is a character. I actually have to work on his links. But again, there's just so many characters. Like, I can't, right now, I don't know how soon I'm putting this video up after I record it, but my current focus is I'm trying to link level 10 right now a bunch of characters that I think are going to be up for the sub-EZAs. Because you guys know, like, when a unit's info is dropped, typically I'll do like a quick private server video, kind of like a first look at a unit. Like, you know, we'll take them through one event, we'll see how good they look, you know, and then on my own account, I take the unit and we do like a full breakdown and we're going on multiple teams and stuff like that. I like to be ready for when these EZA units get announced. So like the day that they EZA, I could take them into all the content and do everything with them, right? But a lot of times, EZA's announced, like if I have the unit not like, you know, almost completely done, like one link to go, it's so hard. You can never, because it's unpredictable. Like, you can never know, like, okay, how close am I to finishing this unit, right? Like, you could think, like, oh, you know, he's full link level 5, so you can get it done quick. It's like, link leveling, it's so heavily RNG once you get down to that final link. Like, that's the thing, like, me and Gresh, like, laugh with each other all the time. Like, it's like, you haven't even gotten to the halfway point on a unit until you get them one link away, right? Like, that's the halfway mark, basically. All right, so this is the rotation I'm doing again. Videl has such dog shit links that it's like, whatever, just, she's not linking with anyone, just toss her on a team by herself, right? Like, we're just tossing the two Videls next to each other, and we're going to let them handle business. That's it. Like, the two Videls will go ahead and crush. Typically, what I'll do is, again, I will then fill the team up with support type units. So, you know, Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, the one we're rocking here. The Great Saiyaman and Videl April Fool's Day card is another really good one. High School Gohan is great. You know, there's Supreme Pie of Time. This team has a lot of powerful support type units on it, despite the fact that it's such a small category, right? So with all these powerful supports, like, we now could just get, like, any ridiculously strong unit, like, you know, an LR full power Jiren or something like that. And it's, like, they're going to be able to run at, like, full power on this team, right? Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Wow. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, 2 million right there. I feel like that's good because this is a terrible, like, a horrible situation for him, right? Like, no links. Like, he doesn't have Saiyan Roar or any of that good shit active, and he's still doing that much damage. Pretty impressive. All right, so... Oh, one thing I should mention, too. A lot of people aren't really, like, sure on this. I guess... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to transform with my Videl. I'm going to do her costume change. The reason I'm going to do this with Videl is because I do want to show that Videl does not link with herself, right? Like, this is not like a transformation or doesn't count like that at all or anything like that. All this is just a costume change. So Videl is not able to then link with herself once you do this sort of costume change mechanic, right? I'm typically not really the biggest fan of doing this, though, because it does neutralize her defense. One thing that makes Videl so good, right, is... Actually, this is bad. I'm not going to be able to get double supers with both of them. That's fine. But the first Videl is going to miss her first super attack. That's where, again, linking can be a bit of an issue there. That's why usually what I like to do, again, is double Videl. Like, sort of like on a rotation, but then again bringing a bunch of supports. But for this category showcase, I didn't want to just bring a full, like, run of supports. I could have, like, rather than Tech Ultimate Gohan and Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, I could have brought, you know, High School Gohan, maybe Supreme 5 Time, characters like that to sort of do a lot of damage and stuff like that. But look at the amount of damage she does. Like, it's what makes her so OP is the guaranteed double super. That's what does it. The fact that, like, in slot 1 and 2, she has a guaranteed double super, it just allows her to do so much more damage than, like, everything else, right? It's the same principle as LR, EZA, STR Broly. Because of the fact that his double super is guaranteed, it allows him to just dominate beyond belief, dude. This is the way it works. Okay. 241k defense for our boy Jiren is looking pretty good. Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman back here gets a lot better as he does attacks. I don't think he got an attack before, yeah, because obviously, typically what happens is when characters are on rotation with Videl, it's not like the two Videls on rotation, 99% of the time, they are incinerating whatever is in front of them, right? Like, that rotation is dead. So, like, you know, Great Saiyaman, who, you know, needs, like, any characters who need to, like, stack anything up or anything like that, are definitely going to struggle when Videl is there on rotation, absolutely disintegrating everything, turning them into little itty-bitty pieces. So, I don't know. It's pretty crazy. All right, so we'll go ahead and sit our boy Bootanks down. You know, Great Saiyaman will super attack right there, giving himself extra defense and stats and stuff like that. I'll put this Videl in slot 1 right here, because she has better defense since she is not in her costume change, right? We're actually not... Oh, there we go. That was four key orbs right there. All right, so now Bootanks is definitely done. The other thing, too, you guys obviously are aware of by now with Videl is the fact that her unit super attack, she does not need Gohan on rotation, which is really good. I hope many future unit super attack characters are like that, where the character just needs to be on the team and not on rotation. A perfect example of one that should have been built like this is the Sword Kid Trunks from the Hirudegarn and Tapion movie. Had he actually not needed the Trunks on rotation, or like if that Trunks had not needed Tapion actually on rotation, that would have worked out way, way better for him, right? because obviously Tapion and Trunks don't share links. All right, so we have Jiren's active skill right here. I think I'm going to go ahead and pop Jiren's active skill and Gohan's active skill. I didn't play the audio earlier for Videl's, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and hear Jiren and Gohan go ahead and do their active skills right here.
素晴らしい救世主を送るのは私に任せてください。うん、バッチリ。ありがとうございます。よし、行くか。信頼など無価値だ。強さこそ絶対だ。
Alright, so now our boy Jiren is entered into Big Boy Modo. 285k defense, pretty good. He's also... Is he gonna... No, he's not gonna be super effective against all types until we would apply like a D... Oh, no, the D... Yeah. My bad. He does shoot the debuff out on the... Whatchamacallit. Actually, I should put STR Jiren first. Yeah, this will allow us to heal up a little bit. LR Jiren, you know, definitely could get slapped around, I suppose, by a super attack from this Wu Piccolo, maybe. Although my STR Jiren does, yeah, have some link leveling to go. It might actually have been better if I had Wu Piccolo, or, it might actually have been better had I put LR Jiren on the side one. I don't know. The type disadvantage would have been really bad. Either way, Jiren is going to do redonkulous damage on this turn, though. Super effective against all types. 7 million attack set. This is what Jiren is capable of busting out. Still a ridiculously powerful LR. You know, him, Videl, you know, characters built in that mode, they're probably going to age well. Just like a lot of offense, a lot of defense. Very easy to activate both. The units are good, right? Pretty much it's just that simple. Alright, I don't know. We'll probably do like one more rotation right here. Let the Videls finish things off. And then I think we're probably done. See, look how much better this rotation will work with Great Saiyan Man Super Saiyan 2 on rotation over here. Because now, like, they actually have easily enough ki to actually get the job done, right? And then, of course, the Videls, you know, they have high defense. They raise defense on Super. They have their dodging. They do so much, man. I really like the Videls. There's a lot of characters that are coming out recently that I think are very well designed. Videl, I would say, is a very, very well-designed card. I think Dokkan really did a good job with her. So, let me know what you guys think of the Defender of Justice category team. It's definitely a good category team, and it definitely does have a potential good future with the Time Patrol, right? Like, characters like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and stuff like that, you know, that's going to make things very, very interesting. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.